Welcome students for today's session. The topic for today's session is 6th lab program. The problem definition of the 6th lab program states that we have to create a college admission form using HTML, the form elements. So you can see this is the output expected. So if you look at the program, it will look quite big and complicated, but it's not. It is actually very easy. We just need to look at the output, and according to the output, we have to start writing the program. So we'll do that. I will keep it over here so that simultaneously we can see the output required. First thing I do is I go to my notepad. I open my notepad. I'm just adjusting the height and width so that it is visible. Okay, so then I start with HTML, that is my root element. Head. Title, I'm going to give the title for the program as admission form. Close the title tag. Okay, then comes closing of the head tag, followed by the body tag. I've opened the body tag. Now the first thing what we observe on the output screen is some text which is written in bold format, college admission form. So I'm just going to use the bold text and I say college admission form. Alright. And then I close the bold tag. I have not started with the form tag because this is just a simple sentence which is in bold. That is why I have not included it within the form tag. So the next thing what I do is I'm going to create the form. So form, the first field in my output is the first name. So I'm just going to write it as first name. Okay, and then it should appear on the next line, the text box. So I'm going to give it a break tag. Alright. What is the input type for the text box? It is going to be text. So I'm going to write input type is equal to text. Name, I'm going to give it as fname. Size, I'm going to specify it as 13 so that all the text boxes have the same size. And then I give a break tag so that it comes on the next line. So this is the first part of the first field of our admission form. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the form tag followed by the body tag and then the HTML. The program is not over. We'll just see it step by step. We'll see the output after we have coded this. So I'm going to save it as admission.html. I have saved it on the desktop. I click on all files and I click on save. So you can see here and say open Google Chrome. You can open it with any browser. You can observe the output. Alright. College admission form, first name, that is a first field, and then a text box. Don't you feel that there is no space between the college admission form and the first name? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I give 2 break tags over here. Okay, and then I click F. Fine, this looks much better. Okay, so the next part of my program is I need to include last name. So I write it as last name. Again, it is going to be of text box type. I give a break tag. Right. Then I say input type is equal to text. Name is equal to name. And then size, I specify it again as 13. I want the size of all the text boxes to look similar in the form. Then coming to the next part, the next field is the gender. Now we have to remember 2 important things. There are 2 choices. As you can see the form, there are 2 choices. It can be either male or female. So when you have such situations, you have to decide whether you have to go with radio buttons or you have to go with check boxes. Radio buttons semicolons are used when you have to select one option among multiple options, and checkboxes are used when you can select more than one option at a time. So now here in our case, we can select only one option at a time. So we have to give the radio input button. So I say gender and then I say break. Okay, so I'm going to give the input type as input type is equal to radio, name is equal to gender. Okay, name is equal to gender, and then I have to specify the value. So I say value is equal to male, and then want to close this. All right, then give a break tag because I want it to appear on the next line. The same thing I'm going to give for female also. Input type is equal to female, input type is equal to, I'm so sorry, input type is equal to radio, name is equal to gender, value is equal to female, okay. Give the break tag over here. So these are the two options. Coming to the last part, we'll just check the output for this one. When I click on F5, this is the output. But do you observe some things? Okay. The text boxes, here I need to give the break. So you need not by heart all these things, alright? As and when you're going to write the program and check the output, you will understand what mistakes are being done. Not in the sense mistakes, formatting wise. Alright. So you can go back and check. Yes, looks quite better now. I give one more break over here. Alright. Now the next part which is there in my program is the mobile number, this field. Write it as, give one more, mobile number, or I just say it as mobile. So what is going to be my input type for mobile number? Again, it is going to be text. Name is equal to PNO. You can give it as anything. Size is equal to 13. Alright. And then I give break. Last thing is the submit button, which is very important. And so I'm going to write input type is equal to submit. Value is equal to submit. Alright, I click on save. Yes. Input spelling is wrong. See, look, small spelling mistakes. Showing twice now. I've given the submit over here. That is all right. What else can we do? We can try to add colors for the background. So I just say body BG color is equal to light blue. All right. Now let's go and check the output. After mobile, I think we need to give one break because it's looking quite congested. After this female, I will give one more break tag. While here also I will give one brick. Let's refresh. So did you understand? We have changed the body color. It looks quite colorful now. In the same way, we can add images. We can change the text. All right, we can enter the text like I'm going to enter it as John. Last name I can enter Solly. Select the gender and then enter the mobile number. So this is how we are going to create the admission form. So we have studied the 6th term work. So in the future sessions, we will study the remaining term works. Thank you, students.